Guys, welcome back to the CyberHype with your host, Toshi. Was honest. We're not the toast, but Toshi was on my mind right now because obviously he's missing. But he's in the chat.
Incognito. He's actually here. He just has his invisible cloak on. We were actually testing it out live, so hopefully it works. Let us know in the chat.
Yep.
If you guys can see Toshi, let me know in the chat. I need to know if it's working.
When you have your cloak on.
We just got it right now in the mail. Amazon just delivered it. Not sponsored.
He probably taking his shit. Hey, Smokey over here taking his shit. I won't tell anybody else.
Okay.
Bro, what's good, man? What's popping? How you guys living, man? Hey
Chat,
guys, sorry I couldn't be there for the after show this morning. Your man's had a crazy migraine. So,
oh, baby had a headache.
Baby had a headache.
Wah.
Terrible. So, but we'll be talking about, we will touch on God of High School for sure.
Yeah.
What's popping? Jeremy was popping. Trina said, hey, V Tuda.
That's okay. I'll take that. What's up, Trina?
Max R, what up, bro?
We talking geek culture today? We talking geek culture every day.
Every day. Hey, yo, bro, upselling, bro. We're going to start selling cloaks in our merch store, so keep on the lookout. We talking SpongeBob? I mean, we could talk about it. I haven't seen it yet, so I really won't have any. I won't have a say, but we could definitely.
Well, we could talk about it next show, guys.
Okay.
So we can be better prepared to talk about it.
Better prepared. That Harry Potter swag, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yo, speaking of Harry Potter, because I hadn't seen Harry Potter until last year. I watched all of them like in succession last year.
Wait, you did? Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell me what it's like. What was that experience like as an adult? I need to know.
It was overrated as an adult. However, I liked they did the villain thing the way that Transformers should have done Megatron. Like,
I wouldn't know because I haven't seen.
You haven't seen any Harry Potter?
No.
Okay.
That's why I want to know.
So got it. So the main villain is the main villain for the entirety of the series. But he doesn't
How
really
many
himself.
movies is that?
Ooh, guys, how many movies is it? I want to say there's 7 or 8.
Oh shit!
I'm making that shit up.
That's a lot.
But it's not like he keeps coming back. It's not like that. It's like a build up to him. Like he pops up here and there, in the story, but it's how he's utilized, the mystery of his character, the lore of his character, the oh my god, all that shit. But oh shit, guys, here he comes. There you go.
Oh
shit!
Did it
Y'all
work?
didn't even know. Y'all didn't even know. Hey, Blunt-tastic with the tier 1 sub. Just as Toshi comes out of the cloak.
Hey,
hey, you guys see how my hands form into a heart? I didn't realize that. Look at that. I'm the chosen one.
That's how we get it done.
He said, didn't know my sub was up last month. Well, Blunt, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
21 was popping, bro. Just so you guys are aware, though, V did submit the BCE emotes. It takes about, 48 hours to go through all
up
the way?
to 48 hours for approval. There shouldn't be any hangups, but
So, hey.
yeah.
Ooh.
That
And
emote
guys,
will be available shortly by the next show, hopefully.
And we were talking about this, too, about the badge icon and having it level up like weapon rarity, depending on how long people are subscribed. So, like, y'all know what we're talking about. I don't need to explain it to y'all, but
yeah, where you have unranked, where it's like white or gray, and then you move up to your uncommon, and then your common, your rare,
your epic,
your medium rare,
legendary.
Wait, no, we're not
maybe
talking about
godlike.
We're not talking about
This
steak.
motherfucker said we're not talking about steak. God damn it.
Medium rare.
Hey,
Only
bro,
Trent,
I want
what
some
up?
steak. Oh, the last time I had a good, when was the last time you had a good steak?
Ooh,
Shit, it's
shit.
been over 8
Probably
years
the
for
last
me.
one that I made.
Ooh.
I was like, been over
So-
8 years for me.
So it was 4 months? 5
4
months.
months.
5 months.
Damn.
'Cause
I'm not gonna lie,
I
it's probably been about the same for me.
I stopped cooking, so like I was like, that was last time that I had it. Yeah.
I do love me some steak, boy.
I thought you were about to say a dula oblongata. I was like, what?
Oh, that too.
A dula oblongata. Mama said. Fuck, man. But man, now that we got Toshi revealing himself or unveiling, there's a better word. What's the topics for today, V? What we got on the docket? On the docket.
So, anybody familiar with the Mandalorian? The Emmys are coming up. It's got possibly like 15 nominations.
The
That's
Mando.
pretty insane. A lot of other stuff going on with the Emmys.
Emmys?
The Emmys. Black Friday is canceled, guys. Or
Ooh.
perhaps it might
Because
not
of
be.
cancel
Well,
culture? No?
I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We do have some The Last of Us 2 versus Ghost of Tsushima
Oh.
in terms of preference. Pretty interesting topic there. If you guys have been paying attention at all to that.
Okay.
We're gonna go through the memes today because I found something that just needs some. It needs some appreciation, and I think the chat is gonna appreciate it.
There's a couple of some that are actually fire.
I think you guys are gonna love it, and the person that did this, I love you. Just know that from the bottom of my heart. We're also gonna talk about the 20 best video games of all time, according to critics. Okay, this article we found, but we're gonna go and look through it and see, like, maybe there's some old nostalgic, amazing games that I just completely forgot about that I've even played. Like last night, I was thinking about maybe Paperboy. That was a really iconic game. It wasn't that great, but it was iconic.
Paperboy was iconic, bro, for sure.
Paperboy was iconic, especially when I didn't really know how to fucking play the game. you know when you're a kid, you're just playing.
Bro,
shit,
I was
really
playing at
understand.
Creative Kids, man.
Bro.
Preschool. That's how I
Bro.
remember playing that game.
That and Excite.
I've been
Bike.
gaming since preschool.
That and Excite Bike. We was at Creative
Yes,
Kids.
Bro,
Excite
Excite
Bike,
Bike was
bro.
my
Actually,
shit, bro.
Yo, real shit, V.
Oh my god.
It was those two games and Metroid. Metroid.
Yes, Metroid
was at Creative Kids.
I didn't even know what that was, and I was like, "Who's this rolling ball girl?
What's this rolling ball character?" We had
bro.
no
I used to
fucking
call
idea
the
what it
character
was.
named Metroid. I used to think the character name was Metroid
Same.
itself.
I was like, "Oh, that Metroid character, the robot
Bro.
that
So
goes
you
into a
figure
ball."
out,
Bro.
Yeah.
So hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Excite
Yo,
Bike
but
was
that is
fun.
throwback.
Do y'all remember motorcycle? What's the motorcycle game where you're able to put Road Rash?
Road Rash was my shit.
Oh,
Bro, when you would ride motorcycles and whoop people's ass, bro, I used to get crowbars. and be like,
get the nunchucks.
Bro,
Kick them off their
What?
bike. That
I'm
shit
not
was
gonna
fucking
lie.
hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I like violent games. I don't know why. I was just thinking.
Do you think it's because it's like it's such a polar opposite of your personality? Like, because your personality is like loving and hey, but then like you have like this other side that's like
that I'm just like,
I just want to rip a motherfucker's head.
It's that instinctual outlet, and that's where you put that.
Maybe that's where I put it.
That
yeah.
instinct.
Because
Instead of going out in public and be like, testosterone.
Yeah, that's
you
true,
know.
Because people be like, you play video games? I'd be like, yo, I played the one reasons why I used to come home at night and play games after like long rehearsals or long doing anything daily is that shit's therapeutic. I think the video games are therapeutic for me personally. That shit kind of eases my mind at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially after a long, stressful day, like, yo, let me just play some games, bro, and just
chill out.
Let me just fucking take my
ease my mind.
That's what I've been doing though, honestly, when like on Sundays. Like Sundays and Mondays, like I actually started to do that where I just started to like just put on a video game and not do anything. Like, and I'm not even talking about the ones that I'm playing with people.
Yeah.
Like I'm just talking about like my own, like
that's a casual like role play. Just you in the game.
Me in the game. I just turn shit off. Like, cause I've been
it's nice.
responding
Trust
to people
me.
on social on Sundays. Sundays, like I'm not on my phone really at all. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna just not.
Just relax. Yeah. Some days you just got to get the fuck out of there, man. You can't be on this
I
social
can tell
shit
you,
too much.
coming from someone that mainly plays competitive games, it's so nice every now and then to just put on a casual or an RPG game where I can just immerse myself and not sweat and just enjoy it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Because like competitive games right now, especially on PC, it's just always sweaty. You're not relaxed. You're always on edge. You're like, ah.
That is
So like you're
facts,
not
yeah.
always enjoying it the whole time, even though it's fun. It's not pure enjoyment. So I always like fall back to like RPG games, or even like something like, if you guys don't know, Civilization 6 is an amazing game. You should definitely
bro,
check it out.
I was
What is
really
that?
thinking
If you want a
about doing-
casual like strategic game, it's
Yo,
I recommend
I was
it.
actually thinking about getting back into like some of the old games I used to play, like Age of Empires 2. Like
Oh,
I
like more real time. Yeah,
I
that's
like simulator type of games like that.
those are
Like, I
fun. Those are
really
fun.
like those a lot.
And it's good because it's mechanical too. Like you have to think about what's going on, and it's like
Right.
it's strategic. It's nice.
Yeah.
It lets you get involved mentally.
Like I like SimCity, but like the newest version of SimCity, like why I had some really cool mechanics, the game wasn't really that good. And then like City Skylines is really dope as well, but like you need a computer. Like if I want to run that with good quality, like I need a computer that could really handle the graphics because it has a lot going on in that game. But I love that game though. City Skylines is so it's therapeutic to build shit, and like I just like building stuff. So
Yeah, it's fun for sure.
yeah,
I like
for
the
sure.
realism of it.
Yeah. Oh, chill. We got Hyper Kage, Lord First, as a new follower. Appreciate you.
Hyper Kage.
But let's get into this first topic, man. Toshi actually brought this to us earlier today. Tosh, what's going on, man?
We talking movie news. We talking Marvel's cinematic universe right now. There was, reportedly, we're not saying that it's true. It's reportedly that, Brad Pitt himself was coming to the MCU. Now, obviously, we didn't know a character at first until I clicked the article, and then I see that he was going to be somebody pretty legit. And I just wanted to get, the opinion of the people, to see what would you think? What if this was real? Even though I said it's only, what is that called? I said fucking allegations. It's just reportedly. But what if Brad Pitt was to come to the MCU as a character named Hyperion?
Bruh.
Now, if you guys have heard of Hyperion, he is another runner-up for like Marvel's version of Superman, just like Gladiator and a few others. Now, yes. So, what do you guys think of Brad Pitt coming in, being in this kind of OP character? Like, because he's pretty legit. He's got literally, I think, all the same powers as Superman. Speed, strength, stamina, durability, flight.
Right.
So could you tell me a little bit of the origins of his power? And like why he has that emblem on his groin?
Yeah, supposedly he's one of the Eternals, or he's like a let me see. They might talk about it through here, but yeah, originally an Eternal, a race of godlike superheroes tasked to defend Earth. So it's so crazy because there's a show, The Eternals, I think is coming out, or is it a movie? The Eternals?
It's
the movie.
Actually, I don't know. It's a movie.
It was the movie that's supposed to come out earlier this year, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe he may be an offshoot of that movie.
Oh, dope.
But I mean, I feel like, this could be dope. I feel like there's a few, like you were saying, there's a few characters. Here's my thing. My thing is this. I think Brad Pitt's an amazing actor. He's obviously proven himself. But when you're starting a new franchise of a character, why wouldn't you go younger? Why wouldn't you go more youthful? Why would you put a 56-year-old man in a franchise that you're obviously trying to build a new era of MCU. Like, why would you
Right.
Like another
56
10-year
if-
project.
Exactly. You know that he'll be 60 something at the end of it. Like,
I just, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I feel like there's more youthful actors out there that could pull that off.
Yeah, they also have great talent as well.
For sure. So I'm not saying that he won't do a good job. I'm just thinking of longevity and the ability for action. He's 56. So I would rather want a younger actor that could pull off some of the physicality that a 56-year-old man maybe not able to do or do for a longer period of time. I would personally like to see somebody grow into the role versus somebody that is growing out of the role, if that makes any sense. Personally.
I see what you're saying. I mean, that makes a lot of sense when you think longevity. You know, obviously you think right now, it's like, oh shit, he might be the perfect person for it. But you got to think, like you said, over a 10-year span, 10 years from now, is he really going to be want to be this character? Because a lot of them start off as characters and they like, you know what? I don't want to be this person anymore. Like,
right.
Said Pharrell is 50 and he's still in shape. Yeah, but Pharrell doesn't need to fucking do stunts. He's not doing wire work. He's not fighting. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take into account that plus the long hours of filming, what that does on a body over multiple months shooting. Like, there's a lot that plays into just, you know, to acting. I put that in air quotes because there's a lot more that goes into just what we see.
Yeah. But also maybe
just
it
like
depends
most
on
arts.
Yeah.
Or Mozart, bars.
Oh. But
That
maybe
was a bar.
No,
That was a bar.
I didn't like it. No, I didn't like it. No, don't make me like it.
Mozart.
That was a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar.
Entendres.
That was a bar.
Fine, have your bar. Have it.
You said it. I was just confirming
let me tell y'all
it.
something. Let me tell y'all something. I play a game on Jackbox Games. I can't remember the name of it, but you actually have to create rhymes and rap. And you battle rap each other, bro. It's so hard, bro. But we were playing it the other night, bro, and I didn't win. But I was mad. I was kind of salty I didn't win because I was spitting some real bars. You feel me? I was spitting like bars, and they was just like, the chat was like,
hold on. I need to jump in that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be playing it later tonight. Probably. I'm probably play it later tonight after we finish streaming. But
so I'm definitely
after my night. Yeah. But yeah, the people in the stream know Trina, you know what I'm saying, Mo, you know what I'm saying, Kaiser, Immortal, they was all up in there rap battling with me. But the game is fun. It's a fun, but sorry, I just thought about that when he was talking about bars. But
how you feeling about this?
Yeah.
I like it now, but just as you said, as he ages, it's not gonna. I just don't think it's a great 10-year plan for a franchise. Yeah, maybe taking someone around like their 30s for a mature character. I'm pretty sure there's a great talent pool if they just look. But I know they want a name attached to it as well. And he's like you said, he has a proven record. Like, he's a great actor and he's a great face. Right. But we have, like you said, the 10-year plan for the overall franchise and the longevity and how it ages is more important for the brand. Or I would say, for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it depends on the toll. Like you were saying, because it takes a lot to be a superhero, but it just depends on how much they're gonna actually utilize him within the MCU. That's another thing. Right. Is he gonna be a main character, or is he just gonna be somebody that kind of pops up from time to time to do some shit and then dip out? You know what I'm saying? Because that type of role, if I'm 50 something years old, I'll take a role like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what? I don't have to be all the way throughout the whole movie. You just need to pop in and out, whoop some ass and leave. Cool, I got you.
And you mentioning that, maybe they write him in a way where he's more of an elder, where he doesn't do stuff like that.
True. Possibly. We don't know what era what type of role he's actually playing.
And I guess it really depends on the writing, how they want to portray him.
That's true.
Because I don't think at this point I'm either for it or against it, because I'd like to see Brad Pitt in there.
Right.
I do like that they're introducing a character that is like a Superman level type character.
Right.
MCU. You know what I'm saying? Because the only one that we truly got was like Thanos vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that was on that.
True.
Like we can't whip his ass unless we got the whole squad
Right.
and some. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of excited to see where they go with that.
It's crazy though, because like we have what's her name? We have Captain Marvel in there now, so she's super strong. We're gonna have a new Thor. We're gonna have now Sentry. So I'm just
wait. There's a new Thor.
Well, Jane Foster is gonna be replacing.
Oh, fire!
She's like the new movie. Love and Thunder for Thor is introducing Jane Foster. So
sorry, Love and Thunder. Sorry, it's like Love and Basketball.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like we'll see where that goes. But yeah, we got 40 people in the chat though. What's popping?
What's popping?
Yo,
brand new whip just hopped in.
No,
Got options.
No, we don't. Not like that.
No.
But here's my other question though: what options are we gonna have once Attack on Titan finishes up, bro? So Business Week is reporting Attack on Titan, Japan's biggest manga in decades, is nearing its end. Publishers and streaming giants are looking for the next blockbuster. They're looking for the next big thing, and I feel like Crunchyroll is already in the right space because they're like, look, there's these webtoons out here.
Man, wow, webtoons, bro. That's the key.
It. So let's go that direction. I feel like Crunchyroll is already in the right space, to be honest.
Right.
Yes. They're thinking about the future.
They're already like, look, we already know that this is coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, there was a video that somebody sent me. I didn't watch all of it. I only watched like the first couple clips because somebody said there was spoilers in it. But it was from 2016, and it was a animation of God of High School. From 2016.
Really?
From an animation studio.
Nice.
And it looks better than what we're seeing now from Apple.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
2016?
I was like, oh my God. I only watched like the first like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's gorgeous. I was like, okay, let me not, because it was almost like it looked like a proof of concept to animate the series is what it looked like. And it looked awesome. Yo, Bluntastic, thank you so much for doing a gifted tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. That's awesome.
Dragon Emperor.
What's up, Dragon Emperor? Welcome.
Welcome.
So yeah, what do you guys feel about this, man? I mean, obviously you don't read the manga, but where are you at with Attack on Titan, actually?
I'm currently paused.
Ooh.
I finished season 2.
Okay.
Not bad.
Because I've been watching all the newer stuff that's been coming out, so I've just been like, well, let me pause some of the older stuff. I can always just binge. I just want to like pay attention when I have time to watch the newer stuff since it's fresh and people are talking about it right now.
Right.
It's easier to stay ahead and instead of go back and then still be behind on the new stuff. So
true.
But I'm curious about what's going to happen moving forward, because you do have webtoons and everything so far coming out of it is so damn good.
Yeah. Like so fucking good.
Yeah.
For sure. So
and the internet is just pushing it. Everyone's talking about it. It's everywhere.
Limit, 'cause we're in it.
So it has a lot of momentum right now and a lot of eyes on it.
Right. Okay.
But what does the industry do with it?
True.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to be honest.
Yeah.
Coach, how you feeling, man? How are you feeling about this? Me and you read the manga of Attack on Titan. We know what level. We know what level this shit is on.
For the people who don't know the level that it's on, it's probably the number one thing. The number one manga I've ever read, for sure. That's like this top 5. This is number 1 right now.
Wow.
This has reached, within this last few chapters, it has reached new heights. Or like this last season right here. Holy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, I feel like obviously because One Piece isn't done, but I feel like once Attack on Titan finishes, it will be the best complete manga.
Hands down. Hands
Period.
down.
Wow.
Like
It's beating everything.
It's fucked good. It's actually ridiculous. It's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if HBO decided to do an Attack on Titan series. That's how good it is. Like it's good on just regular movie show level. Like
Writing.
It's just the writing is so fucking good where it's like it's just good storytelling. Period.
You could take anybody's backstory and create a season out of anybody's backstory in there. All the characters that they put backstories on, and everything, like everything you read comes back around. It's like there's no like filler reads.
Right.
It's like you think that episode was a filler about them being at the market or a fair or something and eating a bunch of different foods and shit that day. Then all of a sudden it'll come right back around later where it all makes sense. You're like, oh, that's why they were at the fair and that's what was really happening. You're like, holy shit. Like, it's just mind blowing how much detail is in this shit. And it unveils just slowly, just unravel layer by layer. And then it's just hit the fan now. Like right now where we're at, it's full speed.
And it's one of those things you could have never predicted.
No,
you could have never predicted this shit. Like it's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. So yeah, I don't know, but I agree with both of you guys where the webtoons, the manhwa, that might be the future right now, bro.
I think so. I agree. I absolutely agree that that's the future.
I don't know, chat. What do y'all think, man? Do you think it's gonna be a manhwa?
We believe the children of the future.
Ooh, no.
No. Come on.
Do you think it's gonna be a new manga that's out, that's popping, that's gonna come into, become the next big series? Let us know, man. Let us know in the chat what your guys' thoughts are. V, man, I want to ask you about this, bro, because you sent us some Reddit links, man. Send us some Reddit links, bro.
No,
we got
shit.
Jordan Topo 4037. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, appreciate it.
V, what's going on here, bro? What's going on?
Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
That's comedy. Are we gonna have a problem?
Not the weed,
Let's
bro.
Switch up that attitude.
Wee.
Yo, that's so comedy.
Stupid. That's so stupid.
Wii comedy. Bro. Nintendo comedy.
But what about this? What's comedy about this, though? So, how are you guys feeling about this? V, what's going through your head right now?
This is what's happening? Is that real user scores?
Yeah, it's user scores, but like right now in the industry, just like cancel culture, people review bomb things. Once like there's negative press that comes out about a game, it kind of like there's a whole bandwagon effect on it. So although The Last of Us is not the worst game ever created, it's still a great game. I should say Last of Us 2. I'm sorry, I should be specific. It's a good game, but I don't think people had different expectations going in, I believe, and they didn't get what they want.
Here's my question. I haven't played either one of these games or the first version of The Last of Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I did have a conversation with Danny and Jeremy about The Last of Us 2, and they said, this is obviously their perspective, that it's one of the best stories that they've ever seen in a video game. So, with that being said, is it a story thing that people either like or they don't, or is it the actual game mechanics that people don't fuck with? What is it?
A lot of people said on forums and things that I've read, it's common that people feel that the way that the characters acted in the game was not how they were portrayed prior to that. They were out of character in the writing. Like they were doing things and making decisions and making mistakes that they shouldn't have made based on of how they were in the previous game and how they were introduced. Even though I think there was a time skip, it was out of pocket. They were doing things that really made really big effects on the game and the story. and they just felt like it was out of place and it didn't make sense. These are common opinions that I've been reading a lot about.
Now, so here's another question, right? Where, and obviously these are just questions that I'm asking because I feel like a lot of times as fans of things, we tend to put our own ideas on what we would want a character to do or execute, as opposed to going along with what the writer is trying to tell, the story the writer is trying to tell about these characters. In the same way with Game of Thrones, right? Last season, people were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe Daenerys did this," but it's like, this is out of her character. It's like, it's not out of her character. She's been shown to do crazy shit like this through the entirety of the series. The writer has blatantly pointed these things out through the series. But I do feel that certain people had a emotional connection with a particular part of that character that was like, we want her to be this whatever versus her being this. And it was their own personal feeling about it versus what is the story actually telling us? You know what I'm saying? Like, so do you think it has anything to do with like this, like tug of war of what the writers are actually trying to get across to you versus what your ideals of what you want for the character to be? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think there might be something like with that, or like conflicting with that?
Well, it's common that people get emotional conflict, or they have emotional decisions. I mean, most humans do. And that changes how they react to a lot of things when it comes to like something like a video game or like a movie. We all do it, and it's hard to pull away from that bias. So I can see how people feel a certain way about it or feel negative feelings about how the game turned out to be. But on a lighter note, Ghost of Tsushima, on the other hand, has blown people away completely with how amazing the game is. Breaking records on its first day, its first week. And a game that didn't have any type of hype preceding it, like The Last of Us did.
That's
and
what I
it
was
just
thinking. Yeah.
blew it out of the water.
No hype.
No hype at all, other than like the several previews they did, and it just looked like a nice game. There wasn't too much about it. But now that it's in people's hands, everyone loves it.
Right.
It's a phenomenon, and I think it's great for that developer and great for that company. I just feel bad for The Last of Us 2. Toshi, did you play Ghost yet?
I have not, because I don't own a PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
But I've been watching lots of gameplay on Twitch, and I mean, it looks fire. It kind of reminds me, I mean, of that same type of system where I like the fighting mechanics. I'm talking about the fighting mechanics specifically on how you can do combos and shit, and you build them up, and like, that's that Batman vibe. Like, I haven't gotten to play it, but I'm just watching it. I mean, if I did have a PlayStation, for sure, I'd be playing this right now, 100% guaranteed. But like I said, it wasn't something that I was like, and even still watching it, it's not a game that I'm like, I gotta play. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna go run out a PS4.
Yeah, like, yo, I gotta fucking play this. Oh no, there's no, like, it's cool. It looks good. Obviously, I know the story is fire, but it's like I said, it's nothing.
It's Samurai Breath of the Wild.
So do you think that this may be on the other side of bandwagoning, where it got great reviews and people hopped on, and that's affecting their opinions?
I think 1,000%. I think 1,000%. I feel
to be fair to both parties,
Yeah, I feel
just to ask the question.
I feel like people in general right now want to be a part of a majority. They want to feel like they're included in whatever the majority is feeling. If the majority is feeling that something is bad, they're going to take on more of what that idea is, because people don't want to feel like the minority in something. So they're like, oh, well, they think this person is this. Oh, I agree. That person's ass. Or I don't like this game because of this. And then what they're doing is when they watch it, they're looking for those things. Same thing with movies. When people see movie reviews, that's why I stopped watching movie reviews before I watch movies. I watch the movie for myself, then I go watch a reviewer's review of it because I don't want their ideas to taint how I'm taking the movie in. I don't want to be looking for the things that they're talking about in the movie because I want to see if I even notice those things to begin with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't watch any reviews of any type of media before I consume it myself. I don't. Because I don't want that. I don't want it. I want to see, okay, after I've watched something or played something or consumed something, then let me get other people's perspectives on this game to see if there's things that they saw that I didn't see. Did they like the things that I liked? Did they like things that I didn't like? Versus me trying to agree with somebody else's opinion of something before I've actually had a chance to view it myself. Like, because it's so easy to do. It's really easy. Once you have an idea in your head, it's hard to get rid of it. Like, you can't.
Yeah, I think that's a healthy practice to do. Mainly because you do want to make sure that you are able to enjoy something yourself instead of ripping yourself that opportunity to love something or enjoy something by having negative opinions influence your outcome.
Right.
So I think that's very healthy to do without getting those influences before you actually try something yourself.
Yeah, I feel like both ways though with this. Like I feel the hype of things definitely allow people to see the beautiful things in this game, other than the things that they didn't like, and obviously that boosted it in the same way that the people that did not like The Last of Us Part 2 talked about it, and people saw those reviews and saw those complaints, and when they played it, they mimicked or repeated those same types of feelings. So I feel it goes both ways. Tosh, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I agree. It goes both ways. I mean, you got people that's gonna hop on bandwagons on either side, no matter what. That's just the way the world works. So, you have the majority that's gonna think on their own, but the majority that's gonna, be influenced, by everyone. So I feel like, that goes with any type of game that plays, like it'd be like a hot game on Twitch and everybody's, you see the top streamers playing it. Well, I see the influence a lot on, because I watch Warzone a lot. And when these top streamers switch up their loadouts and they start using another gun, like all of a sudden everybody's using that gun.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm playing the game and I'm like, why has everyone got this gun now? Oh, that's because this big streamer is using it. So everybody's trying to, copy and implement that shit. So it's just kind of like, there's a lot of influence within the gaming community. And for sure, I think that's definitely a big part of it. People was like, Last of Us, because I've heard mixed reviews of Last of Us too. Oh, the shit was dope, or I heard also like, oh no, I ain't fuck with the ending. I ain't fuck how it, and I'm like, all right, well, I gotta play it for myself to figure it out. But
did you play part 1?
Yeah, I played part 1.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. I like Last of Us.
Cool. Same here. I was like, oh, this game's awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't even like sneak games. I hate sneaking games, but I love that game.
Yeah, I like anything post-apocalyptic.
Did you play the second one, V? Have you played the new one?
No, I don't have a PS4.
Okay, got you. Is it only on PlayStation? Is it just PlayStation?
I think it's PS exclusive.
Got you.
Because I played it when I had a PS3. Last of Us on PS3. Yeah.
I think.
I do want to answer this really quick because Light So said, no, Ghost is literally an amazing game. Last of Us as well. But the difference is that The Last of Us 1 was a fan favorite game for a long time. And they kill a main character in the first few hours in part 2. So people hate on it, not to mention
spoiler.
There's barely anything new in part 2 when it comes to gameplay. Here's my thing, right? So I feel like in media in general, right? And this is why I said it. We were talking about the anime tournament being. This is probably like the perfect example of the anime tournament. It's really hard to love something and be objective. It's very hard to do.
Yes.
Very hard. So when we were saying, look, try to be objective, we understood how difficult it is to do that. To be like, look, I really like this, but I also know it's not the greatest thing in the world. I also know there's things in it that maybe could be done better or haven't been, you know what I'm saying? Or also understanding the difference between something that is a decision or bad execution. Back to Game of Thrones. People are like, "Oh, it's bad writing." The writing wasn't the issue. It was the decision that was made that either you liked the outcome or you didn't like the outcome. Because the decision that was made worked with the entire story. Like, it wasn't like it was like this out of the blue thing. Like, and they explain it
like an anime assful.
You know, exactly. It wasn't an ass pull. You know what I'm saying? So when it's stuff like that, it's things that for me, like I hope people can take a step back sometimes. Be like, all right, cool. Is it actually bad, or is it you just don't like the decision that they made? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like writers get a lot of heat for shit like that, where it's like, oh, this is bad writing. It's like, is it? Or you just don't like what was written?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because those are two different things. Where it's like, I don't know if I like it. But other than that, let's have a little bit of fun. Because we have some funny ass memes that popped in here that are actually dying. I was on the verge of crying earlier when I saw this shit. This is fucking hilarious. So we're gonna go to the chat after this because I want to see what y'all talking about. So this is actually funny as shit. Goku at age 3, Goten at age 13. Know the difference. I love this so much, bro. This should have me dying. I was like, bro, they're never gonna age Goten up because they want kids in the show.
Facts.
Like, okay, so wait, is Goten still? Wait, Goten and Super.
Yeah.
Still same size.
He's still a kid.
Him in Trunks.
Yeah. So like,
still tiny.
So
people.
are they just always gonna have future Trunks around if they ever want to introduce Trunks as a teen?
I think so.
Is that just what it's gonna be?
Yo,
at the moment, that's kind of where it's at. At least it's what it's seeming like, because they right now Super takes place in that time skip in Dragon Ball Z. So
right.
I'm not
sure. I think that limits it on what it can be.
Is. It for sure, which is why I want them when they come back with Dragon Ball Super. I want it to be after. I want it to be after Z. Like even if they change it to Dragon Ball whatever the name is of the new series. Like I want it to be after
Dragon Ball after Z.
Dragon Ball AZ. Dragon Ball ass.
Dragon Ball.
Arizona.
Wait. So the future Trunks that's in. When's the last time we seen true future Trunks?
Goku Black Arc.
And that future. Okay, so now I'm just thinking of when Trunks gets every time they introduce a future Trunks, it's a different future Trunks, right? Because he comes to the past and changes the future, right? No. Because wouldn't
that Trunks is a different timeline. Future Trunks is a different timeline.
Okay.
But he's still from his own timeline though. He goes back to his own timeline.
Oh, okay.
Whatever happens in the past,
he just creates another.
No, it doesn't affect his timeline at all.
Right,
he just said, I want to go back.
Situation.
I just want to exactly. He was like, look, I just want to come back and tell y'all that I want y'all to live, basically.
Right, but I'm saying like just him doing that creates a whole nother timeline. You know what I'm saying? Just from him letting them know that whatever is going to happen in the future, something that creates another timeline because his timeline they didn't know. So from him doing everything in the past, it creates multiple timelines.
What I'm suggesting though is how it works in Dragon Ball though. Their timeline is already their timeline. He's going to their timeline, is what I'm saying. So the Dragon Ball universe that we're in is its own timeline, and Trunks jumps into that timeline and says, "Hey, don't do that," and it continues. It's not shooting off. He just jumps into the timeline and goes back to his own. That's how it works in Dragon Ball. I'm not talking about in time in any other. I'm talking about in Dragon Ball. That's how time works.
Interesting.
Time.
Because I was like, if he's in his own timeline, the shit that's happening in their timeline doesn't happen in his timeline.
Correct.
So how would he know?
So he doesn't go into in Dragon Ball Super. He's not going there to warn them of Goku Black. He's not. Hey, watch out! He's just visiting. He's going there because he needs help. And then they find out that Gowasu and all that shit, and Zamasu in the current timeline, in their world, in their universe, has these same fucking feelings. So there's a character in theirs that has the same shit that wants to take out a similar plan, but it's not the same shit. So it's convoluted. Yes, it doesn't make sense. Not so much. But that's just how their time works. But don't. It's Dragon Ball. Don't overthink it.
Never overthink crazy. Dragon Ball, bro.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, wait a minute. I was like, if that was Future
the last
Trunks,
thing you want to do,
and he keeps coming back to fucking, he keeps coming back, then those are all different Trunks. And that's what I was thinking in my head. And I'm like, well, this Trunks that in this
Trunks
universe will develop differently.
That Trunks
from
is the
all
same. Yeah, that's the same Trunks from the Cell Saga. Same Trunks from that we've seen from prior. Same exact Trunks. But yeah, so that's a crazy whatever. But I don't know. I don't know about that whole shit. But kinds of dog food, chopped ground dinner, pedigree.
That saw a line. They saw a line for that, bro. People are so dark. Oh fuck. People are rude.
What is going on here?
Oh, it says Gomenasai means I'm sorry. Gomenasai means I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's Gomenasai, then it's the bow, and then it's the prayer, then it's the extra bow, and it's the headbutt bow, and it's just the complete lay on the floor
lay on
bow.
the floor, the plank.
That's the plank is the ultimate. I'm sorry.
Girls wearing wasted leggings be like,
this is actual. Yes.
Oh no.
The gym every day.
Yeah.
With the
everywhere.
Cheeks. And all they show is
everyone's
the top
wearing.
abs
Everyone's has their belly. No one has a belly button.
Everybody got top 2 abs that look.
It's just like when you finally see a girl with a belly button, you're like, oh yeah, they have them too. Yeah. They're always hiding it in a tube.
Pull out your button. Where's your button at? Bruh.
That's funny.
You're gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone.
No, you're gonna be gone. I'm gonna be gone. I'm out of there. Deadbeat. Deadbeat.
Amazing. That's great. That's a bar right there. That's a bar.
It is. That's a bar.
You're gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be gone. This right here, though, is fucking.
Did someone say $40 wet?
Someone say $40 wet?
Yo, extra points. Extra points, bro.
Extra points for the screenshot.
This is right here.
Yeah, the fucking goats,
yo, this shit right here.
God, please let this gray hair child look at that ass try because. Yo, did you see fucking Ladanian put me and the Furby together?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
yes, it was in the chat, bro.
This motherfucker got me back because I put this motherfucker. There was a photo of a model for. I want to say it was Balenciaga that looked like Ladanian. I was like, yo, this is Day got a gig. And this motherfucker hit me back with my photo and a Furby.
And a Furby, bro.
It was hilarious.
Wow.
It was great.
Yo, extra points though to whoever did this. It's
fire.
Original and it's a spice. It's spicy meatball.
There you go.
This is
originality. You get points for that.
So yeah, this shit is actually funny because I've actually said something like this for like, if I could fuck this nigga up, I'd beat that nigga ass.
If
I could beat Toby's ass, I'd beat that nigga's ass.
Imagine that as a threat. You know what, motherfucker? If I could fuck you up, I'd fuck you up.
Facts. That's real shit. He's like, God damn it.
You lucky I can't whoop your ass because if I could,
I'll beat your ass.
Yo, that's comedy.
That shit is funny as fuck, bro. That's detail right there. That's the real ones right there. Do you have something you like? Yes, anime and you. I have a boyfriend. Yes, anime and you.
Punctuation, bro.
Yes,
save
anime
100.
And you.
Save. Nice save, brother.
Not yes, anime and you. Do you have something you like? Yes, anime and you.
Oh, now you guys have a recovery for when you shoot your shot.
Every time.
Let us know what happens when you try it.
First of all, here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Correct punctuation, though. You wouldn't put a comma after anime, correct? Because and is already there.
And
separates anyways. So why would you need a comma and?
Probably to put emphasis on the pause.
The pause, yeah. Because if the first line literally says yes, anime, and you, like it's like wait a minute, and me, like wait, and me, but you put the so actually in
you can say yes, comma.
It would actually be yes, anime, period, you question mark. There would be no and. If you want to get super deep, if you want to get super deep, yeah, if you want to get super deep, it'd be yes, anime, period, you. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be the actual pause. It wouldn't be and you.
I wouldn't put it as a period, but okay.
But that's how you shoot. I mean, look, shot, that's how he's shooting his shot. That's how you shoot a shot. That's how you get out of the shooting shot.
I have a boyfriend.
You can't correct that sentence and put a period. And they'd be like, wait a minute.
He said, when you didn't pay attention in English class. He said, am I tripping? I mean, I'm asking a question.
When you wait, what do you mean?
I'm asking a question. They said I'm tripping on the grammar. I don't know. I thought ands automatically separate two separate ideas. When you go to Japan but nobody speaks with subtitles.
Bro,
those bastards lied to me.
You know what's crazy?
Imagine if someone really thought that.
No, you just go and you see somebody in person and just hope there's subtitles there, bro.
No.
Like, you get off the plane and you're like, oh, I'm in Japan finally. You speak to somebody and you're like, oh, fuck. And you're trying to ask them, where's the subtitle option?
Imagine if you just walked up to someone, not just in Japan, but anywhere in any country, and said, excuse me, can you speak to me in subs?
Hey, yo, can you turn your subtitles on, please? Hold on,
bro, so stupid.
Bruh, Nani the fuck, bro. That's what that is. My dude said, drive-through worker watching me check the bag before I drive off.
Yo, making you feel uncomfortable,
especially the McDonald's ones, bro.
What you think I do, bro?
You know what's crazy is that there's not a lot of fast food. Like there's only a few fast food restaurants you have to double check your food, and it's always McDonald's. McDonald's is always one where you have to double check your food. Like if I go to maybe like let me say a Carl's Jr.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't check my bag.
Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because there's nobody ever at Carl's Jr. That's why.
That's why.
You go to McDonald's, nigga, and there's like 20 people in line, and you're like, fuck. Go get me somebody's order. Ain't nobody at Carl's Jr. Even I fuck with Carl's Jr. I fuck with it.
Yes.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's way better quality.
I fuck with it for sure. But you're always the only motherfucker in the drive-thru at Carl's Jr.
That's facts, though.
Bro, I honestly don't recall. I don't recall when the last time I saw someone in a Carl's Jr. drive-thru.
Bro, every time I go, it's empty, bro.
I'm thinking
every time.
Like,
I don't even understand how they're still in business. I don't even get how shit's still running. They must be doing delivery. They must be doing lots of fucking Uber Eats, bro. There's no way Carl's Jr. is still in business after all. I don't know.
Jeremy said Jack in the Box is better than Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
You're bugging,
no, bro.
Jeremy,
Jackass. Nah. I like Jackass, bro, but it's like it literally is that late night crutch. Like you need to you need something. Jackass is open.
The only thing I get
McDonald's.
The only thing I get is breakfast anyway from Jack in the Crack.
Oh yeah,
that's it. Because they actually have real. It's real eggs. They actually cook real. They actually crack. They crack eggs. So I'm like, oh, y'all cook real eggs. Got it. I'll take a real egg sandwich.
It's not the carton eggs.
It's not the fucking mix. Yeah, it's not literally shake this bitch up and then pour it. Like, no.
Yo,
oh my God.
Trina said, yo, do y'all remember I Dream of Jeannie? Yes.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to take a test in class and due to I didn't study, I blinked my eyes and dipped my head forward and looked at my test and tried to do it again. My teacher called my mom.
Oh no, you tried to use real genie powers in real life? She just over here like this.
I watched too much I Dream of Jeannie.
He just in class like this.
Nigga, that's just fucking That's
The
hilarious.
teacher is like, your daughter, there's something going on with her over here. She over here tweaking, taking this test right now.
What do you feed her at home?
What do you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you doing that shit too, I would have called your teacher. I would have called your mom too. Like, look, your daughter thinks she got. How? I don't know what have you been teaching your daughter? What's going on?
But, like, excuse me, I think your daughter need a neck brace. She gonna hurt herself.
I do it on my own time, but how many people actually try to unlock their powers every day? I try to unlock my true powers every day.
Bro, I work out every day.
I do that shit when I go to sleep.
Bro,
when I go to sleep, I literally try to focus like energy. I actually try to visualize energy when I sleep.
Here's the thing.
Like, in my eyelids, I try to visualize like my body energy.
Do you hear this? That's what I hear all the time every time I close my eyes. That's why I can't
no
just
way.
Sleep. No, seriously. But anyways,
Jumanji in your crib?
Anyway, maybe, bro.
You about to go play Jumanji?
Maybe, bro.
You fucking hear drums and shit out of nowhere. What the fuck is the? Who has the drums?
Like, I can't remember the last time I ever had a nightmare other than when I was a child, right? But all my dreams that I ever remember, I always have some type of superpower. Always.
Okay.
Those are the only ones I remember. If I remember my dream, it's superpowers always. Anything else, I either don't remember or I'm pretty sure I always dream, but I
have
don't
crazy lucid dreams. I have the crazy, and I'll wake up and I'll write them in my notes, or I'll take a voice note of them, and I'll remember details. Like the craziest details of this dream. I'll remember the entire dream. It's so weird. And I'll know that I'm in a dream. But I haven't reached a point to controlling them, but I just know I'm in a dream. Like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming, but I can't control it.
I haven't dreamed like that I haven't had like a dream that I remember in years. But the last one that but the only ones that I do remember are the ones that I actually control. So those are the only ones that I remember. All the ones now, like when I dream, I don't remember them. Because everybody says like you dream when you sleep, but for whatever reason, my dreams don't. Maybe it's because I'm not sleeping long enough. Maybe you think maybe that happens.
No. Because everybody
probably most definitely dreaming. You just don't remember them.
You don't
always recollect them.
Bro, you have so many dreams. You know what I'm saying? Within a certain amount of time, so like you're not gonna remember even the dreams that
you perceive time so differently.
Bro, what you can doze off for 5 minutes and have a fucking 5-hour dream, like. It feels like you've been in there forever. It doesn't make sense, but it's been that much.
Me leaving Seth Chalk out after starting PS5 as a tomato.
As a tomato? Not a tomato though.
You know damn well you not self-check out a PS5. That's not happening.
No way.
But
this goes by weight anyways.
Bro, what is this? I'm done. I'm done with y'all.
I hate this. I hate
it. Turned into like a human centipede, bro.
Y'all don't even. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say shit about nothing. What's this? Put the password to the message. It'll be hidden like this one. Oh my god, this is so magical. Fuck me here in 69.
Oh my god.
Gene has left the chat.
Oh my god. This is so deep. This is a true AOT people right here. This right here.
Shit. That's fucked up. Fuck me here in 69.
Yo.
God damn it. Green is the prime color of the world, and that from which its loveliness arises. First of all, why you got so dirty? Stepped outside, got a handful of dirt, smeared across your face, put grass in your mouth, and all. Share a quote. I'm dead. I'm done.
Facts. Facts, though. Facts, bro. You did all that for that, bro? Still. People be out here, but people be out here doing some things for this.
Bro, just for social, like, look, what you about to do?
Bro.
I'm about to grab grass, put it in my mouth, and smear dirt on my face. Take these 3 photos and make a caption. That is real shit, though. That's fucking hilarious.
He did it for 5 likes.
No, not cargo space. Car no do that. Cargo road. Yo, people are idiots, bro.
Cardinal, do that.
This seems like a trash can Paul post, man.
Bruh, that's actually funny though. Teacher, does anyone have a 12-inch ruler? God damn it. God damn it.
Oh, no.
You know damn well.
He's like, I
It's
got the
15.
schmeat. I got the schmeat. Bathrooms in the middle of school be like,
Me in the stall. Yo, someone taking a shit.
yo, that
Yes.
shit is
Oh,
hilarious.
yes.
Shit.
Yo, you be
Yes.
fucking sitting there like, fuck.
Oh my
Lift
god.
your feet up.
Bruh.
Wait.
I see
Somebody
your
said
shoes.
you missed the. Somebody said you missed the Sasuke meme
I
somewhere.
missed the Sasuke meme. What,
Yeah,
like
and
this one?
they said it was up. You missed it.
Sasuke.
I don't know.
I don't need anyone. I'll walk my own
Is-
path
oh.
alone in the darkness. Also Sasuke.
Ah,
Getting bodied. Saved.
Bruh, bodied and bodied and bodied and bodied.
facts.
I don't need anybody.
I don't need anybody.
I don't even need
Yo,
myself.
that's what-
That's part of the song. GPS voice. Facts. Facts.
Bro.
Facts, bro.
Not the fucking Undertaker though, because he would always show up. He would always show up at like the highlight of anyone else's moment. Doom. You'd be like, oh shit, where's he coming from? You ain't even know where.
Not the Undertaker. Real shit.
Bro, that's comedy.
Oh yeah, we already saw that. This motherfucker right here. Stop. Stop. Why you doing my mans like that?
No,
Bro.
not the baby version.
Power scaling has entered
Bro,
the chat.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, Goten would probably smack,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
crazy. Goten from Dragon Ball Super would probably smack Naruto. He would probably
Holy
smack.
crap, dude.
Super Saiyan Goten would
I
probably
mean,
smack.
I was about to say, yeah, Super Saiyan vibes.
What? That's fucked up. You can't. People got to stop scaling Dragon Ball characters to other animals.
Yeah,
It's not
just
fair.
leave it out.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's not fair. And people get upset when the soldier riding you and shouts, Shinzu will says, what? Stop it. Not Levi, nigga. Not Levi. As you're running towards Titans.
Damn. Yo,
This nigga
I'm not
face
gonna
like for real.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. I be watching these animes, bro, and the way they treat horses, bro. The horses always get fucked up, bro.
Dude, and
come
everything.
I'm watching.
No
a lot
one
of
ever
Viking-
gives a damn about the horses,
bro,
bro.
I'm watching a lot of
No.
Viking shit right now, bro. And
Like,
you
it's
think
so
about
sad.
the front runners of the
Bro.
Vikings, bro, and they're just like running in there with their horses, bro, and the horses used to get chopped up,
Bro,
Like,
first of all, bro, there needs to be some kind of parody that is just like what's going through horses' heads during certain scenes.
bro,
like what was the horse thinking when it got punched by Thorkel? Like
Bro.
what was that horse thinking when that nigga got punched by Thorkel, bro?
Bro.
What was going through that horse's mind at that point in time? Like,
at
why
this
am
moment,
I in
this
the
horse
air?
knew that he
I'm
fucked up.
Bro, come on. You get
Yeah.
bodied by. Why are my eyes so big?
Yeah,
An
bro.
animated character is about to go insane. Facts.
That's the exact view.
Don't be
The
shy.
view.
Bruh.
But that's the
Oh
view.
no. This cinema screen in the bathroom so you don't miss the movie.
That's
not
I
it.
mean,
That's not it.
not on the floor.
That's not it. I'm sorry. I don't. Nah, that's not it.
Somebody's gonna get some drip on it.
Bro,
Ew.
what? What's gonna happen? Nah. Bruh, that shit ain't it.
Ew.
That's not it, bro.
Somebody gotta clean it up. It ain't me.
It ain't me.
What girls think guys want to slap. What guys really want to slap.
Ah, yes.
Accurate.
Hands
That-
down.
That bitch, not the
With
galaxy.
the black side. That could be. I'm not gonna lie. That could be a few other. That could be a few other memes right there as well. If you put a
Bruh.
couple other titles to it, a couple
Bruh.
other captions to it, but
Hey, somebody cut out a picture of Adonis's hair and put it on his head.
Oh no!
Please.
No. Oh.
That motherfucker. I'm like, bro, spit it out, nigga. Oh my god, artists with Photoshop, memes with Photoshop.
That's.
I mean,
Fate
it do be
weaves.
like that.
Boku
Yeah.
no Pico weebs, JoJo weebs.
Wow.
Well,
What is a JoJo weeb exactly?
I mean, I'm assuming they just know every fucking thing about JoJo.
pick 3 to protect you. The rest will try to kill you. Ooh, this is interesting.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like this one.
This is
Hey,
very interesting.
That's my submission, baby. That's my submission. It made it.
Yo, you're cheating, bro.
Sorry, I got
First
hype.
of
What you
all-
mean? How am I cheating?
For pick 3 to protect you. The rest will try to kill you. This is easy.
I
If
mean,
you
obviously
pick-
you got Naruto,
bruh.
Sasuke, and fucking Madara.
You can
Nigga,
take
what?
Madara or you can take the Flash. The Yellow Flash.
I mean, but Naruto's max
The
in
Yellow
Minato.
Flash. Yeah.
I mean, Madara is max in Minato. So like, I don't.
That's
Nah,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Yeah.
I think you got to pick 2 or maybe 1.
You think 2?
If you pick
I think
Naruto,
2.
Naruto's maxing everybody on this list.
But together, he and maxing everybody together at the same time.
Nigga, this nigga powered 2,000
Yeah, you're right.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking
You did.
Sasuke absorbed all of the tail beasts and still
Yeah.
couldn't beat this nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah.
That's true. That's true.
Nah.
That's true.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is dope though. I like this concept though. If this concept is within each series, that's
right.
tight.
It makes more sense.
It makes way more sense. Way more sense. I like that. Whoever submitted it though was whack. When you pull
Damn.
Hey,
her
you see
panties
it.
down and
Came from
smell.
RDC World.
the
You just called
hand
RDC
soap.
World whack? Come on, bro. We supposed to have him on the show.
I thought you. Oh, no, you posted it. When you pull their panties down and smell the hand soap in the bathroom.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
The look on the face.
He's like, really?
Nah.
Oh my god.
Nah.
You could have just asked to take a shower.
Nah.
Just ask next time.
Nah.
Feel me?
Yo.
Wow.
Nah.
Wow.
My guy said eighth gate guy bodied Madara. No, he didn't. My nigga literally regenerated and guy was about to die.
Yeah.
What?
He risked his life for one attack
One
that
attack.
didn't kill him.
Yeah, what you talking about?
And my guy was like, "Oh shit, you almost killed me," and he regenerated on his ass. Oh,
But
that
he
was a
had
good
to.
shot,
He
a
had
good
to.
try.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh shit, you got me good." Oh, I'm back.
Next, when you say you're a brother to her, when she says you're a brother to her, fuck,
Oh, that's
Poor Trunks.
it's like my brother. When you get done with your Pornhub video, would you see another good one?
The Piccolo regen, bro. The strong arm.
No way.
I'm back,
No
bitch. I'm ready
way.
for another video.
No way.
Oh shit, that's comedy.
How I gotta pull up on the clowns who think One Piece trash just because it's a long anime. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know what that is.
I'm literally
What is
looking
that?
at this.
I'm looking at this shit like, bruh.
Now thinking of enhance. It looks like somebody getting disintegrated. Like, you know, it looks like the final blow of somebody getting disintegrated.
Oh,
now
got
it goes
it.
into white light
Right.
and somebody, but I can't really tell who it is.
When you find a good anime, but it doesn't have a second season. Facts.
Oh,
Claymore.
dude.
Rest in peace.
damn.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Damn.
Oh no. What kind of SpongeBob? Oh.
Hey man, when pineapple's life, you go for it. You know.
That's gonna. Oh no.
No, bro.
I'm
That's
working
not
up to
it.
that.
When the alcohol hitting you, about to give that y'all my niggas for life real speech.
Yeah, yo, there's always one friend. There's always
Yeah.
one friend
Yep.
That's Mike.
that just that's
This
Oh,
is Mike.
Duran, bro.
Niggas
I love
wasted.
it.
Duran for sure.
Yo,
Hey, this is
Yo,
such
yo,
Gary,
Duran-
thank you for the
bro.
sub, bro. Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey,
Duran
Welcome
do
to the
be
fam.
getting like lovey-dovey.
bro,
Yeah,
I love
bro.
you, bro.
Him
I love
and
you guys.
him and Troy. Troy used to do this a lot.
Like you, like I, bro, I get it, bro.
Troy would get really emotional with it too.
Nothing but love,
Adonis
though.
could pull that pineapple hairstyle.
I swear to God,
I
if I ever
agree.
seen Adonis with this, bro,
First of all, bro,
I'm gonna turn that
there's
pineapple into juice.
Bro.
It's gonna be pineapple juice. After
Nigga, that's fucking nigga. That's you going to jail. I'm snitching for sure, nigga. You turn me into juice, nigga.
you ain't gonna be able to snitch, nigga. You gonna be juice.
Nigga, nigga, I'm having my
There's
phone
no
set
snitch.
an automation, nigga. I'm like, look, as soon as this nigga tells me to get in my vicinity, call the police.
Oh my god.
Automated, nigga.
Nigga
Oh
show
my
me pineapple
God.
haircut.
This nigga gonna call me like fucking Liam Neeson from Taken.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I have a certain set of skills for turning niggas into juice with
Oh.
hairstyles like that. Oh shit. Call the police. This nigga's
That
after me.
sounded like, bro, that sounded like a straight Chappelle line. Is that you can't snitch, you Jews, nigga.
That nigga
You
can't
juice.
snitch because he's juice.
Yeah, that did sound like a Chappelle line for
That's
sure.
funny as shit.
Oh my
For
god.
sure. Yo, man, I gotta nerd out real quick. So
Nerd
Sony just dropped some god tier shit just now or this morning. Crazy. Yo, BM Baz 3 with the follow, bro.
Yo,
Appreciate
thank you for the
bro.
follow.
Welcome, man. Welcome to the squad, the squidod. The squidity odd, bro. We're at 499 followers right now. Who's gonna be number
Let's
5 hundo?
Go
Ooh.
499.
The 5 hundo right now.
Who gonna be
It could
number
be you.
5 hundo? I'm gonna
It could be
unfollow
you.
and refollow. So I'm gonna be.
It-
I'm gonna
It
wait
don't-
for it.
It don't work like
Don't
that.
work like that? Damn it. Damn it.
Fuck.
Damn.
It don't work like that.
All right,
So
fine.
Dude.
Sony ends up dropping their new A7s Mark III. For people that are in the camera space, we've been waiting at least 3 years for this camera. At least.
Okay.
At least.
More.
A7S2 has still been kind of like their low light, video centric mirrorless camera. Even though they've had the A7R4 come out, the A7 III, A7 IV come out, this is like their video centric camera, low light monster. This has some crazy shit going on. Obviously, a lot of people are on the whole Canon side right now with the R5, with its 8K, its 4K 120, all its craziness. But the thing that's plaguing Canon right now is it's overheating like a motherfucker.
It's
like
too
and the
hot.
file sizes are too damn big.
Too
So-
damn big.
Sony decided, said, look, bro, hold my beer. These motherfuckers, and a lot of people are going to be like, wow, it only has 12 megapixels, but the pixels are large, which means a lot more light is hitting those photo sites, which means better low light capability, less noise. We got dual processor in this bitch, awesome. On-sensor phase detection, the autofocus on this bitch is fucking incredible. Obviously, the ISO for low light, awesome. EVF is pretty amazing as well. 4K up to 120, 60p for at least an hour. And there's already been reviews. People have already had it. They're reviewing it right now. There's multiple that have had it prior to it being announced today. All the videos dropped. It seemed like the same time, like all of the fucking NDAs.
Yeah, they were on NDAs.
lifted.
They were like, you can post them at this time. This day.
Midnight came around my time, and all of them started to drop. And I woke up, and I was like, God damn. All types of shit was dropping, which is amazing. Unlike the Canon side, where nobody had access to the camera, except for a few people that are brand ambassadors. So nobody had a chance to review it. This shit, everybody had a chance to review it. and it's exceeding plenty of people's expectations. Nobody has been able to make this bitch overheat besides one person, and they were doing 4K 120 for over an hour outside and decided to overheat when nobody's filming 120 frames slow-mo for an hour. It's not, like, nobody's doing that ever. 16-bit raw video output, which is the same as my Blackmagic Cinema camera. So if you want to do 16-bit raw, you can at 60 frames a second, and that's to an Atomos Ninja 5. Awesome. 10-bit 422 internal capture, and that's in H.265 and 264 if you want to. Fully articulating screen, finally, on a fucking Sony mirrorless.
That's a standout.
5-axis in-body stabilization, obviously. And then one of the coolest things, the twin card slots for SD or CF Express Type A. CF Express Type A almost looks like the cartridge types for the Nintendo Switch. It's almost the exact same size. Really fucking cool. But the dope part about this is the card slot fit both. So you can write to either SD or CFast Type A cards. And you can do either redundant recording or extended recording on both of those cards, which is awesome. And the only thing that the CFast Type A cards give you the ability to do is the 120 frames at 600 megabits a second, because you need it for really super high quality slow motion. But other than that, all the other formats write to SD cards, which is amazing. So
is the reason why they didn't go with the Type B is because of space? They wanted to keep the form factor?
I'm assuming so. And the ability to, I think, also make it as usable as possible. Most people have SD cards. So they're like, look, if we have a super fast SD card, V90 cards, that can write all these codecs, let's just get another CFast card that's about the same size that can do the same thing, which is really dope. I think this shit is fire. And then the dynamic range is 15 stops. From what they claim, there's already been tests that it does, as far as usable dynamic range is 13 stops. To put that into comparison-wise, most cameras that are in this range are anywhere from usable stops around 11, sometimes 12 usable stops. Cinema cameras are around what it's doing, which is crazy. And this is a mirrorless DSLR. And the ability of it not overheating doing any of these. It doesn't pixel bend, which means it's not line skipping like the Canon is in its full frame. The quality of this is fucking astronomical. The color science is beautiful. I'm super excited, and it's $3,500 for the body.
Oh.
So it's $300 less than the R5.
Right. So I feel like for the more well-rounded person that's going to need something from both, the Canon seems like a better option. If you're focused on the more cinematography and the cinematic look and feel in a tiny form factor, this is the way to go, and to get into your foot in the door at 3,500. That seems like that's what this is.
If you're a hybrid shooter, to be honest, if you're a hybrid shooter, I think the R6 is actually the better way to go. I think if you're a hybrid shooter, because even though you still have some heat situations going on, the file formats for the R5 are they're too fucking large. They're too large. They're too crazy to manage. You're gonna have to edit with proxies. It's just doing too much. And like, just seeing what people have been able to do with it so far, I just don't think it's worth it right now, to be honest. I think the R6 is a better buy. But I don't know. I think this shit is fire, though. What do you guys think in the chat? Are you guys excited about this? If you guys are into cameras, let me know. Obviously, this is probably, what do you say?
Jer said, so what I'm hearing is Adonis is going to be treating himself.
Well, to be honest, I'm probably going to be selling my GH5S, my GH4, all my lenses for it, and getting this as my B cam. And using my Pocket 6K as my main cam. So I'll be using like that for like podcasts and stuff like that. I'll be using the A7S III for all that. But I still have to consider, like, I don't own any Sony glass. So that's obviously a whole other expense. Glass is usually good glass is usually
the most expensive investment you will get with your camera.
And most of it is the most important part, because that's what's taking the light into your actual sensor is the glass. So
a nice beautiful, big front element, nice big old aperture in the
Big
back.
old,
Big old-
juicy,
Ooh.
fat.
Big old aperture.
Big old
Hefty lens. I like my lenses
hefty,
thick.
hefty. Speaking of that, a camera like that might be able to catch something like this in the night
Low
sky. V,
light.
what's going on with this shit, bro? Because this is actually fire.
Yeah, we got a meteor shower starting tonight, guys. This is the Delta Aquarid meteor shower. It's a long swirling meteor shower that is active from around July 12th to about July 23rd, I believe. It's like a slow burning one. So you're going to see like several an hour. It's not like you're going to see like it raining down meteorites, but seeing several an hour is pretty nice. So you should be able to start seeing it as soon as it gets dark outside, but it'll be easiest to see probably after midnight. So if you're up in the wee hours of the morning,
right,
you can go outside and probably just look up and catch a meteor. If you stay out there for an hour, you might catch a few of them.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
You have some time too. And for the time being, for a very limited time, Comet Neowise, which we talked about last week, is still somewhat visible if you have like binoculars. So you need an aided eye. Okay, to see it still. So if you have some binoculars, you want to go outside, you'd still be able to see Comet Neowise
some binoculars
in the night sky. So just some fun astronomy stuff if you guys are into that. Look up at night. Always look up and enjoy it.
Yes, if you're try to go a little further out, get out of the city light to be able to see some pretty amazing stuff up there, man.
That's true though. Definitely take a ride somewhere. Middle of the desert, middle of the woods, somewhere where, like you said, there was no city light. I love the stars.
Yeah, go out in nature. Nature's a good.
So, what about this though? What do you feel about
Man,
canceling
come on.
Black Friday? Target said, "Hey, no more.
We're out of
Walmart
here."
said, not today. Not with the COVID. Target to close stores on Thanksgiving Day. They say this isn't the year for crowds.
Nah, it ain't the
feeling?
day.
I mean,
What
it's
y'all
definitely not the year for crowds. I 100% agree. Because you know how Black Friday can get, especially in goddamn America.
It's become a problem.
Bro, people become savages, bro. They just go back. It's primitive as fuck, bro. It's primitive as fuck. So, I mean, obviously, we live in the future. So, last time I've been to Black Friday, I don't even remember.
Bruh.
Honestly.
I've been to one, and I was like, never again, never again, never again.
I mean, how many people still do Black Friday shopping, like physical Black Friday shopping?
A lot.
I mean, like, I mean,
lot.
what about the chat though? Who in the chat still physically goes Black Friday shopping? Trina, besides Trina probably
Day night
does because she got
Cyber
kids.
Monday, day night. You know what it do.
Come on, somebody's in here with it. Kaiser with the Cyber Monday. That's exactly
where it is.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at. Bro. It really is, bro.
That's where it's at. Like, why am I gonna go spend all this time and hassle
in a line? I just ate dinner.
Hours.
I'm trying to chill with the homies or family, bro. Like, we are not going outside, standing outside in the cold. For what? Just to get trampled over? For a discount on something that should have been that price in the first place? Come on, bro. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this shit to me though, like that should have been done. That should have been done a couple years ago.
Well, I feel bad for like the employees. The statistics show that like 50% of employees are working in retail on Black Friday. They're forced
50%.
If they don't show up for work, they don't have a job. They're forced to work on a day that they don't want to work.
I mean, I used to work at Target, so I know what working on Black Friday looks like at Target at that. And I'm telling you right now, I hated working at Target on Black Friday because that's literally the worst day of the entire year. Holiday season in general. As an employee,
as a retail employee, that is the worst day of the year for sure. I 100% agree with you.
Oh no, I can't do it no more.
People are just on edge. You're like, what? But like, it's like You're
for
on
no
edge
reason.
For
You're
the
supposed to be in the
dumbest
holiday
shit.
spirit. You're like, yo, be in the holiday spirit, man. Enjoy fucking life right now. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
it's actually crazy, bro. It's
But
actually
people are
really wild to
there.
me.
Yeah, it's
It's actually
interesting, bro.
really wild to me, bro.
I think it's a government ploy.
Bro,
I don't know. I'm
It's
just
just this
talking.
is just capitalism, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
I
This is
can't.
what
I just
happens when
can't.
when capitalism is just ran without checks and balances.
Yeah, bro. Best City said Black Friday people be throwing good hands for TV. Facts, bro.
Bro, I'd be like, y'all kidding me. This $300 TV
Bro.
right here, like y'all understand that these prices are this cheap for a reason. Like this TV's a cheap TV. I get it. It's not the
Right.
best TV out there, but
Facts.
y'all
Like,
really
oh,
throwing hands over
Bruh.
this?
Bruh.
Like, bro.
It's
Yeah,
actually
it's like I said,
embarrassing.
it's not worth it at the end of the day.
It's like
I found that
you're
out when I
fighting over
went. I was like,
scraps.
oh, okay. So you guys
Bruh.
are just giving away stuff that's like you're trying to push off the shelves mainly.
Bro, they have to get rid of their inventory because they about to push in a whole new years of
Bro.
TVs refresh. Everything refreshes every year. All electronics.
So I'm
Come
about
on.
to get something that's going to be outdated in a few months.
Literally.
No thanks.
Or at the same time, though, it really comes into like I feel like there's deals that are awesome during that weekend, right?
Some
like,
are, yes.
even in that scenario where it's like, I feel like our culture gets into this what's new is best, and in some aspects I agree, but in other aspects I feel like it's just not. It's not like, for instance, new phones come out. And people are like, "Oh, well, the new this came out." Okay. And I'm gonna speak specifically for Apple, but like when like the new phone would come out, they'd be like the iPhone XS would still be for sale for $100 less or $200 less, right? When the iPhone 11 dropped, and people are like, "Oh, well, I want the new phone." And it's like, okay, but like you currently have an iPhone 6, right? Like, I don't want to spend money on this, but I also don't want the older phone. It's like, yeah, but this phone is still going to be supporting the software for another 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's also some of that where it's like, is the new phone that much better for you to pay the extra? You know what I'm saying? So there are certain scenarios where the deal is actually a deal. It's like, oh shit, well, it's getting me like 80% there as far as new technology, and I can still use this shit for another 4 years. Cool. TVs are they're in a similar space depending on the TV, but you know what I'm saying, depending on the manufacturer. But a panel can last. People don't buy TVs every year. They're buying them like between like 5 to 7 years.
Facts.
That they're buying a new panel. So like, Tosh, how long have you had your TV?
Maybe
I was just about to say,
more frequently.
I've had my TV since I moved in here, which is about 5 years. And it's an LG, what I got, a 65 inch. And I mean, the shit is amazing still.
Bro,
still amazing TV. 4K, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
That's
Smart.
what I'm saying. Like, certain
okay.
like,
talking about TVs. So remember that plasma TV that I got from you from way back? That finally burnt out,
bro,
a year ago.
And I got that in 2012, 2013, because I was at Apple.
It just wouldn't turn on anymore. It just said, I went to turn it on one day and I was like, no. Nah.
But that's just how long TVs last, though. You know, like they last years and years. You don't need to get a new TV every freaking year. So this Black Friday shit of people, I don't even understand. I'm like, y'all really need these TVs? Y'all really want that upgrade, or y'all just want a bunch of new shit just because? Just because it's the hot thing, right? Like you said, it's sheeple
the new
shit.
Hotness.
It's sheeple shit, bro. Black Friday's for the sheeples.
New hotness. Speaking of new hotness, man, the Mandalorian received 15 Emmy nominations, bro. Bro, J.DL with the follow, bro.
Yo, thanks for the follow.
Poppin', bro. Appreciate you, my guy. He might have been the 500. Let's see if that click over. If it was the 500. Or if he just unsubscribed to subscribe. We don't know. We're about to find out, though. But 15 Emmys. Best Drama Series, Best Cinematography, Best Production Design, Best Guest Actor, Best Original Dramatic Score. I haven't seen The Mandalorian outside the first episode, but
It's a lot of nominations.
it's a lot.
It's a lot of
How y'all feeling?
nominations.
How y'all feeling
It's
about
a
this?
good show, man. It is a great show.
I'm about to say it's something I have to also get back into as well. To be honest,
Right.
I haven't used Disney Plus much since it first dropped. I've been fucking Netflix and Amazon it like crazy.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
because they have great originals. And Disney Plus wasn't putting out no crazy originals, but this one
Right.
so far. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and watch that for sure when I get the time.
Yeah, I definitely need to sit down and watch it. I might do an exclusive situation for Patreon. Who knows? But interesting though. Really cool though that it actually did get that many nominations. I wonder what award season is gonna be like though this year, since a lot of things haven't been able to come out this year. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a really weird year for like the Grammys and shit, and it's like
Everything's gonna be online
for the Oscars.
Yeah.
All this shit's gonna be really strange. Really strange. Speaking of episodes, speaking of shows, God of High School episode 4. Now, guys, again, I apologize. I couldn't be on the after show this morning. We couldn't talk about it. So we're gonna talk about it here.
Right here.
Right here.
right
Episode
now.
4. V, thoughts. Episode 4, God of High School. How are you feeling about it? What's going through?
4
What's
episodes
going on,
in, and my initial concerns have been slightly magnified about pacing and I guess just pacing is the main thing for me. I felt like this episode probably could have been 3, and it probably would have been great as 3.
Okay.
You could have got 2 character backstories, one each episode, and then 1 fight episode.
Okay.
And I think it would have been great. It would have made the fight have more impact instead of just getting that little clip at the end. I was like, really? So we tried to show the impact of why he's gonna go on this rampage, but we didn't. We kind of grazed over it. And I get it. Probably, I'm pretty sure it.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Just for us, let's try to keep spoilers to a 0. Because I know right now you're speaking in generality, which is cool. So and that's fine. I just want to make sure that people in the chat know that we're not going to go into spoilers. We're not going to tell you what happened. We're just going to give you our kind of general thoughts, which V is doing at the moment, by the way. So I just want to continue. My bad.
I forgot where I was.
You said that you were talking about the separating of them as far as the stories go.
Yeah, I think it just would have been fine as 3 episodes instead of cramming it into 1. And like I said, I understand that in the manhwa, it's probably more fleshed out. But I'm not really sure. Are they trying to fit all this into like a season or like a certain amount of chapters into a season?
That's what sucks is I'm not sure how much of the manhwa they're putting into a season. That's what. So I don't even know how far they're really going to go.
Right.
Which, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it's a 24 episoder, not a 12. But some reason I feel like they're gonna do a 12. For some reason, I feel like they're trying to pack a lot of information in the first season.
Joseph said
do
it's 13.
12. 13.
13 for how many chapters?
See, a lot because they're already a lot in.
How many chapters you got? A lot.
So it's probably about 6 or 7 chapters.
6 or 7 chapters per episode. Yeah,
dude.
But the chapters in manhwa are not long though.
They're not long for sure. They're not long, and there's a lot more information as well.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is giving us like literally quick shots of info.
We got Trina with the 1-month tier sub. Appreciate you, Trina. Thank you.
Trina is a real one.
Through September. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, she did a 3-month, or was that a?
Their tier 1 subscription through September. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Trina's a real one.
For sure.
The realest of the realest.
The realest of the realest. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting very skeptical as well for series after this last episode as well. I'm kind of like
Okay.
I'm kind of like I'm hoping they don't. I'm just hoping that they don't fuck this up.
Yeah,
because I know
the
how
first three
good
episodes did a phenomenal job of
and
keeping my attention.
yes, the potential for this series is on another level. So I'm really hoping they can get their point across with proper storytelling.
Yeah,
It's right now. I don't think it's like it's just. I think the pacing could have been fixed if they just would have. If they really had to throw all that in one episode, I think they could have somehow figured out the partitioning of the information they gave us better, instead of trying to put so much emphasis on one thing and then shoving everything else on the back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement, and I feel I disagree at the same time. I disagree at the same time because I don't know what the manhwa is supposed to be telling us. So, viewing from what I've seen in the anime, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I feel like we're getting like what we got at the very end of the episode. You know, the resolution of the main part of this episode, I thought was cool. We got a little bit more of Mira's story, a little bit of the importance of what she's doing and why she was doing it. So I like that. I like that it kind of tied into some of the cultural things that maybe we're not used to. The kind of like marrying for certain reasons or relationships and stuff like that. So I thought that was interesting. But the conclusion of the episode, there was, while I agree with V, I feel like we had already touched on some of the stuff in the episode prior with that character, and when you go back and see that again and where that person's at, and then seeing that fight take place, I thought was actually really interesting. Of like tension. It was like, holy fuck, like he's losing it right now. Not losing it, but he's desperate is what I got. Like he's really desperate, and it's almost showing like I have to do what I have to do. And it almost showed like the nature of people needing to do what they feel they need to do. Like she thought she needed to do X, Y, and Z for the reason why she was doing it. And at the end of the episode, he's doing the same thing. I'm going to do what I feel I need to do to make this happen for the person I'm doing this for. And you obviously see my man's at the end of the episode. Jin Miro was like, Jin Mori was like, oh shit, like, bro, like he was just like kind of he didn't know what to say. It seemed like he was just kind of like
he didn't know what to say, but you saw he was disappointed.
He was disappointed, but you also, it almost felt like and even what's his name, as he was walking off, he felt like,
oh, he wasn't proud of what he did.
Exactly. And I think that was it. There was a moment of realization that there can only be a winner of this. Like it was a realization of like, yeah, we're becoming something, but at the same time, there can only be one winner for this. So, like,
but I think it's how he went about doing it, because it was. I don't want to say anything to spoil it, but
but I feel like
how he did it, I think, is what is scary and what everybody is just so alarmed at.
Yes. I agree. And I think that's why I liked it so much. I liked the episode quite a bit because of those.
I like it, but it just this.
But again, and I feel
too little emphasis on that part.
No. I get it. But I feel like because they only touched on that relationship once before in a previous episode, it felt like it felt like it fit to me. they touched on it in the previous episode. We saw him engage with that person. Okay, we know that this person means something to him. Awesome. And then we see him go back to that person. Oh shit, this is what's going on. And now he's going for broke. He's like, I have to, this is it. Like, I feel like it made sense predicated on how much time was spent on that prior. So for me, it didn't feel like it was rushed. It felt like it was adequate because we've already touched on a little bit of it in the past. And we're touching on a little bit of it now. We saw it turn for the worst. And now he was like, fuck this. I need to make something happen. So for me, it made sense. For me, it felt okay. But I do agree with you that they are riding a very, very thin line of moving too quickly with things that could really matter and that could impact progression of the story of these characters to make them actually feel like we want to care about them. So, because I
the
feel
end
like
could have carried more weight. It could have carried a lot more weight.
I agree.
Because I felt it, even though it felt like it was just grazed through. So I was like, man, this could have been so much better.
Here's my question. Was the focus meant to be you were supposed to care about the actual the battle at the end? Or was it
it's to build like to empathize with the parties involved. Right. And then throw you in this emotional tussle. And then in that episode have you say, yes, I want this, but no, I really want this. But no, I want this. And then you see the mental struggle on the character side that has the mental struggle. And then you see the craziness happen. And then it just that I think that would have carried more emotional weight and more impact in the story if they would have done it like that. If it was just like more time. I just wanted maybe one more episode.
Yeah, I honestly think this could have been 2 episodes. Easy. Easy.
I feel like all of these episodes could have been 2 episodes.
I would have been. I mean, you've read it, so and I feel like you're definitely in the writer's camp of this. In the same way, when people, like I said before, when you read something and you have all the information,
right,
and now you're animating or bringing something into live action, things have to be removed, and this is and for people that don't do film or aren't into film at all, this is the struggle when adapting things to screenplay. So understand, you cannot put everything in there. You can't. There's no way that you can take 400 pages of a novel and say 2 hours. There's no way you can do it. Things have to go. So it's finding what is vital to the story and what things can be supported in other mediums like the manhwa. How can we get more of that detail? Okay, where there's a manhwa that explains more detail of what's going on. But for the anime, we have to remove things. We have to. So it's finding what that balance is. So there's always going to be, to Toshi's point, when you've read a story, okay, what are they going to remove? If you can always go in with that mindset of they're going to remove stuff, now it becomes like, okay, how are they going to adapt this to anime? There's very few things that are written for a live adaptation that you read prior. Attack on Titan being one of those things. It was written to be animated. And you can tell by reading it that it's written to be animated. Like, they don't leave anything out. It's literally a reading of the anime. Like, it's kind of fucking ridiculous. So, but that's a rarity though. Like, I feel that's a rarity, especially because most people are writing books and the books get adapted to a movie or a show. You know what I'm saying? So, V, question. You watched Tower of God.
Yeah.
4 episodes in. Obviously, we're not going to be like, oh, 4 episodes. Actually, I bring it up. Let's actually bring it up where the 4th episode was in Tower of God. But off of the top of your head, 4 episodes in, where do you think it stacks against Tower of God? Do you think... Because 4 episodes in,
I like this more than Tower of God.
We're the Green April in the episode 4 of Tower of God. We're in the crown fight in the 4th episode of Tower of God. So for you, you're saying you would rather go
It's weird because
Okay.
I felt like Tower of God's pacing was probably better than this currently, but I like this more.
Okay.
I like God of High School
Nice.
more currently,
Nice.
Okay.
but I
What about
really
you,
like
Tosh?
Tower of God.
I mean, I fuck with both, but I'd like
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I like what you call it a lot better than Tower of God though. I can't think of the name of this show. God of High School.
God of High School.
Yes. I enjoy God of High School more than Tower of God.
Okay.
One, because I am reading it,
Okay.
but also I relate with it a lot more at the same time.
Right. Right.
So that's
For
another
sure.
that's another reason as well. It's not just and
You're a martial artist, so and it's
Correct.
talking about Taekwondo.
It's
that
literally
you
Taekwondo.
you actually
Yeah.
studied.
so
That's
I'm
actually
like,
fire.
yeah, so it's legit. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, this is fire. I mean, Tower of
So
God. I feel
can
like
I
Adonis
expect to
like Tower
see
of
you
God
pull
way
off
more
some of
than
those
me.
moves?
Like reversal Taekwondo. Can I see you do a
Yeah.
triple kick guy in the
Oh,
face in the air?
shit.
Yeah, bro. I want to see it.
I have
We'd
kicked
like to
somebody
see
out
that,
the air
guys.
before though. I have.
Hey, we could try it, bro. Let's try it.
Who
Wanna
wants to
try
see
it?
Toshi kick me in the face just as hard as he can? Who would want to see that? Let me know in the chat.
Hey, bro. Who's subscribing for that? Subscribe for kicks,
I'll do it for free. Just tell me you want to see it. We'll do it.
bro.
Fuck
I'll
it.
Do it for free?
YOLO,
I'll do it
bro.
for free. For free,
You're gonna do it for free? You're gonna get kicked?
bruh.
I mean,
I like your facilities, but no. Yo, yeah. I think I'm in the opposite though. I think 4 episodes in, I think I'm feeling Tower of God more than God of High School, even though I really like God of High School. I think I'm the opposite. But both of them I feel are really fucking dope. I'm enjoying them both quite a fucking bit. So yeah, and
It's the
again,
webtoon.
because they feel so different, which is awesome. So
Yeah,
fucking
they
awesome.
do.
They're
They
so
really do.
different. So fucking different. So I'm glad that we're getting 2 completely different vibes for these shows. But yeah, guys, let us know in the chat how you guys felt about episode 4 of God of High School. Were you guys liking it? Do you agree with V and Tosh that pacing is just a little too fucking fast right now? It needs to slow the fuck down. Take a breather. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. Final.
uh-oh.
This is a tussle. This is gonna be a conversation.
I mean,
20
this
best
is
video
according
games
to
of all time.
According
The
to
critics.
critics.
This is a Business Insider. This came out in April this year. Obviously, things have changed in the past couple of months. Obviously, Ghost of Tsushima is out, so that we don't know where that ranks on this list. But this is according to critics. Critic list. This is of all time. So I want you guys, before we even go down, what do you think should be on this list? Let us know right now in the chat what should be on this list.
You already know what games are going to be on there. You can name easily 10 games probably that are going to be on there.
Do you think Final Fantasy VII is going to be on there?
I would like it to be on there. I think it should, but
I think
don't
it
know.
should.
Because it's
mean,
going to be
let's
classics
see.
like,
But I mean,
like
how did
Mario.
critics take to it though? I really don't know. I don't know how critics took to that game.
We're going to have to find
I
out.
have to find out. I mean,
Is
I know
it
Breath
top
of the
20?
Wild better be on here because that shit was critically acclaimed out the ass. So
Top 20 of all time.
of
Of
all
all
time.
time, though.
All time, Craig.
I get it, it's critically acclaimed, but you're talking about
all time.
years of games, not
All
just
time.
the last
I
10
got
years.
Skyrim, The Last of Us.
I mean, yeah, what y'all think's gonna be in the top 20, chat? How y'all feeling?
My man said
What's in
Goat
top
Simulator,
20?
Stop it. Not that. GTA 5.
You know what's crazy?
Fortnite.
Ghost Simulator.
Fortnite is definitely not going to be on this list. That is not a critically acclaimed game.
Bro, watch it be on the list.
Is it? Hey, this guy, Ben Gilbert. Whoever Ben Gilbert is, he created it.
All right, so let's start. We got
listen.
number...
Wait. One quick
disclaimer.
disclaimer. Yes, but I was about to say.
We made
have
one
to
small
read that.
change. Since there are a handful of duplicates on the Metacritic list, multiple versions of the same game, games released on multiple platforms, we're using the highest ranked version of the game to make room for a handful of games that wouldn't have otherwise made the list.
Yeah, so you can't have all the Mario games, okay, guys?
Right, right. Here we go.
Just 50
Okay.
games, Marvel.
Okay.
Uncharted 2, Among Thieves.
Okay.
96% critic score.
Mm.
Damn, they're high. Okay.
That's
8.8
nice.
User score. Okay. Uncharted 2. Number 19, GoldenEye 007.
You nice.
I'm not mad at that.
It's a game
at all.
changer. That was a
Yo,
game
that's-
changer.
You know, that was in my top 5. We talked about this the last time.
That was a game
sure.
changer.
Yes. GoldenEye with that.
Yep. High user score for sure. And 64.
18, BioShock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
BioShock
Is it a
is
dope
fire.
game? I've never played. Is it dope?
Yes.
Great story.
You should
Okay.
definitely play it from 1 if you want to play it. It's
Mhm.
dope. It's
Great
dope.
story.
We got
Yeah.
a 96% for critic score.
Mhm. Mhm.
We got Half-Life 2, 96.
That's fair.
Okay.
Half-Life is like the Portal game, or is that no? I can't remember Half-Life that much, to be honest.
It's
Xbox,
it's a
Xbox
throwback.
360, PlayStation 3, Mac,
Mhm.
Linux, Android.
Yeah,
NFL
2K.
2K1,
Wow.
97%.
Bro, I
Mm.
remember playing 2K1, bro.
Bro, 2K1 was a
Oh
lot of
my
2K1 games, the
God.
last games that I played.
You know what's
Actual
crazy?
sports
The-
games.
Oh,
My favorite
man.
football
I used
game
to
to
love
play
create a player in 2K back
was
then.
NFL Blitz.
Wow, Blitz was
Blitz?
tight.
Blitz was
NFL
my
Blitz
shit.
was
Throwback.
dope.
Blitz was
Yo.
my shit.
NFL Blitz.
It was
Was
like
that
the-
N64?
It was in Blitz was 64. Yeah, it was 64. And Blitz was like the
I mean, it
the
was still
football
PlayStation
version
as well.
Okay.
football version of Boom Shakalaka.
NBA Jam.
NBA Jam, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. NFL Blitz was tight.
Yep.
Halo Combat Evolved, 97%.
There you go.
Look at those
I
graphics,
mean,
bro. Look at that.
Jeez.
It's
Look at-
Halo. It should
Look
be on
at
the
Master
list.
Chief chiefing. Ooh, you said it shouldn't be on the list?
I said it's Halo. It should be on the
Should.
list.
Oh.
Yeah.
97%. We got 14 Super Mario Odyssey. I have that on my
Okay.
Switch. That game is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Odyssey is super good.
9 out of 10. User.
97%. 9 out of 10 user score.
Nice.
13 Grand Theft Auto 3.
Haha. They put
I'll
3
take
on
it.
here.
I'll take
They
it.
put
3
3 on here.
Well, 3 was the
Okay.
first time you can actually go in a 3D
And do-
world and
yeah, that's what I was
explore
about to
like
say.
that.
It was
Oh,
a
That
game
was the
changer.
grandfather of how the new
Yeah.
formula is.
Open
So,
world
like,
gameplay.
It
was kinda
was
crazy.
amazing. I remember we had to sneak playing it because our dad didn't want us playing it.
Wow.
Yo, bro. Fucking J Dot said McJuggernuggets.
Jugger Nuggets. I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I wonder how many. So let's. This is the third Grand Theft Auto, and
Yeah.
it's number 13 on the list.
Mhm.
How many other GTA games do you think are on this list?
I don't
Well,
think there's any.
didn't they
because
say?
he's not,
Didn't
I
they
don't think
say
he's
they
not
were
going to
doing
use them.
duplicates?
But it's not a duplicate. These are different games.
But then
But,
that's
like,
the
they
same,
said
same,
multiples
same
in
with
the same
Super Mario's,
series.
right? No. Well, I don't know. I don't know how. We'll see.
I think for multiple platforms is what they're saying. Like,
Okay.
because
Okay.
if certain platforms had different aspects of the game that wasn't available on other platforms, that's what I'm assuming.
Okay.
But-
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
Metroid Prime.
There we
Okay.
go. Oh, that's one I didn't play.
Metroid Prime.
First person. Didn't use
Metroid
that.
Prime.
Was that the GameCube version?
Yes.
Yep, GameCube and Wii. GameCube and Wii. We got
Didn't
Perfect
play that.
Dark.
Whoa.
Perfect Dark's a classic.
I haven't heard of that in a long time.
Mhm.
Perfect Dark. I mean, it looks like that shit looks like fucking GoldenEye graphics.
That shit looks.
Yeah,
Yikes.
N64, 360, Xbox One. All right, let's see. 10. Tony Hawk's Pro
We
Skater
in top
3.
10 now. Top 10.
Top 10. PlayStation 2, Game Boy, Pro Skater 3.
3?
on this thing.
Bro,
I
I would say
don't
2 is
know.
better than 3.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
2 is better than 3. Is 2 better than 3 because of nostalgia vibes? Like that was
Maybe.
like our era. You know what I'm
Maybe.
saying? Or was 3 really better?
I don't know. I don't remember 3, to be honest.
I played it, but I
I
wasn't
played
hyped,
it too.
like the
and
way
it
I was
wasn't-
with
It
2.
was nowhere near.
No,
2
you know what? I
out
did
there.
play 3. But I think I played 2 more.
Oh, no.
Um,
Uh-oh.
Number 9, Breath of the Wild, 97%.
Here it is.
Knew that was on here. Top
There
10.
it is.
All
Top
time.
10.
Look how pretty that shit is. Fuck you. 8, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep,
GTA
there it
5
is.
is number 8.
Yo.
8. There it is. Of
Bro,
all
you
time.
can't. Come on, bro. All time.
Mhm.
GTA 5.
I agree. I agree.
I'm not mad at that at all.
It's top 10 for sure.
For sure. Red Dead Redemption 2. I
Mhm.
disagree with this.
At 7?
I agree.
I disagree at where it's at. I think it should be like 10.
I think Red Dead
Well,
as a story. You talking about story mode? We're not talking about game as this. I think they're just talking about stories, because the way this is looking, I'm thinking it's story based, not like
The
you know,
multiplayer.
not
Possibly.
like the most, like not
Possibly.
like
The
the
core
features
game.
behind the game. You know what I'm saying? Not like the game itself.
Fair
It's
enough.
like
Fair enough.
if I'm a, you know what I'm saying. So I think that this is definitely
The story
better
was
than-
actually really good.
yeah.
The story was actually really good. But I'm like, I'm just going off of my meter of enjoyment, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah. But if you
Probably what it
played,
is.
like, if you came up with Red Dead as well, Red Dead was 2 was also like, you know.
I mean, I
Like
played
like
the first Red Dead.
But I mean, like
I
I
played
said,
it
came
bef-
up. I said came up.
But
Yeah.
does we talking about like nostalgia attached to it?
Exactly.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And this story, like I said, it's like a story that's coming back 15 years later. You're like, oh my God, this is fire.
Yeah.
You know, and they actually did a good job at it, not a fucking trash one.
Right. Super Mario Galaxy 2, number 6, 97%.
I
Yo,
never
I actually
played
haven't
that.
played a Super Mario Galaxy, but I've heard they're really good.
Okay. I've never played that.
Super Mario Galaxy is number 5.
Wow.
So I'm saying, I heard these games are really fucking good. I just haven't played them.
I feel like aren't Mario games or like any like Nintendo based game, I should say, aren't they always well polished?
From what I've heard, again, I'm so new to the gaming space, so I wouldn't have that information. But chat, if you guys are up to date on the Nintendo games like that, let us know. But I know Odyssey, playing that game, because that was the first Mario game I think I've played. Like actually sat down and played it since 64, to be honest. Like I haven't really played a Mario game like that. And
I mean, both of these
that
are
game
Wii
was
games.
fucking awesome.
Only.
Both are the Wii. Yep.
You can't get them on
4,
Switch though?
Soul Calibur.
Ooh, I
Soul
like Soul
Calibur,
Calibur, bro.
100%. I agree.
98.
I used to play that when I played fighting games for sure.
Mhm.
Dreamcast, iOS, arcade, 360, Xbox One.
Nice.
Soul Calibur.
And Gamecast.
Gamecast. Grand Theft Auto 4.
Wow.
Whoa. Number 3
Okay.
on the list, bro. That's respect.
Wow.
That's respect. Actually,
I
never
mean,
played
How was
I've never played
online
GTA
on
4.
4? Toshi.
Online on 4 was it was all right.
Because
It was fun.
It was what, Vice City, then 4,
Mhm.
then San Andreas. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. 4 was
No,
the
I think,
one.
I think San Andreas was before 4.
Oh, was San Andreas before 4?
I think it was.
This is Liberty City. Am I right? Let me read this.
Yeah.
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
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 Liberty City.
Yeah. I'll hand that down because it was following, like, this was like the timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like a story wise. So if you played 1, 2, 3, 4, you're like, it's all flowing to the timeline. So it all made sense. And it was dope how, you know, you bringing characters in and out, you know, I fucked with it. Yeah. Story wise, like I was saying, I think that all this is like story based, you know, like if you're following the story.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
With Statue of Liberty in the back. And guys, if you guys didn't know, the Statue of Liberty was actually designed as a slave that broke
Correct.
the chains. And America didn't really like that, so they kind of switched up the statue. But that's for another time. Number 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Yeah.
Boom.
At number 2,
Boom.
98%, bro.
Boom. Wow.
Iris,
That's
this is-
crazy.
Yo, on some real shit though.
Bro,
It's a
create a
goat.
skate park.
Yeah.
Create a
bro.
skate park.
It
Really?
was
Bro.
epic,
Skater
bro.
2
It was epic.
a goat, bro.
I
It's a
made
goat.
so
Such a
many
goat
skate parks in that game.
bro.
Bro, I can't wait for
Yeah.
the new one to come out, bro. I cannot
It's gonna be
wait.
dope.
I can't wait, and it's gonna.
Cannot
I know
wait.
it's gotta have multiplayer online. So that's
Bro.
what I'm really want to see is a
skate
skating
park?
game with multiplayer online, bro.
Yo, come to my skate park, bro.
Bro, come
Skate
kick it at
park
my
servers?
skate park, bro.
Come on, what? That's got to be a thing. It's got to be.
Yo, come play me and skate. You won't. No balls. You won't.
Bro,
No balls.
I can't wait.
What do you think number one's gonna be? Here we go, guys. Number
Where we at
one,
with it?
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time with a
Wow.
99%.
Wow.
Okay,
I remember when
it
Ocarina
was
of Time
pro.
came out on 64.
Bro, I remember we would go to Best Buy and I would play the demo
Bro,
on N64 all the time.
bro.
Wow.
This shit, bro, is it.
Bro.
Yeah. I mean,
Amen.
story wise, for sure. I mean, game wise, yeah, that's nostalgia on top of story, on top of just goodness. That shit is fire.
Bro, Ocarina of Time. He said they left out some good games. I mean, this is just based on scores that were already previously done for. So the dope part about this is there's no nostalgia in this.
Right.
This is all critic scores.
This is
predicated
actual
around the times
facts.
when they dropped.
Right. This is data.
Yeah.
Right here. Data.
Which is awesome because if they're pulling from when the scores were created, there is no nostalgia. It's just like, yo, at this point in time, this is what this game was rated.
Crazy.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
He said this critic score is based
90.
or biased. Is that what you meant? But
These are
how you
critic
guys feel about
scores
the
when it dropped. These are probably critic scores from when they dropped, when they came
When
out.
it came out.
So, I mean, I don't know exactly when it dropped. Obviously, it was on N64.
J-Dot said data from who? I didn't vote. Right. They're not a critic. These are critic scores. So, like,
Become
like
a
movie
critic,
critics.
and you can score video games.
Right.
Become a critic first. You can become a critic. You can score anything. But
Right. This isn't like, and it even says user-based score. So these user scores are based on whatever voting was taking place at the
by
time.
people. By people.
So
By people that were playing the game. People gave it a
Correct.
9.2 average.
Right.
That means people were between, you know what I'm saying, 8 something and 10 with this game, and it came out to be a 9.2.
Right.
Like,
That's
people,
really high.
people fucking
Super
voted
high.
high on this. The
Like
critics
Tony
gave it.
Hawk Pro Skater, critic was 98, but user was 7.4.
I mean, come on, y'all know what critics are. Come on, y'all go to Rotten Tomatoes, you see movie critiques,
Yep.
you know, critic reviews, and you see the user reviews. It's the same
7.5 on
thing.
Grand Theft Auto 4. We got 8.6 on Soul Calibur for user. We got 9.0 for Mario Galaxy for user. 9.1 for Mario Galaxy 2. We have 7.7 for Red Dead. So the users on Red Dead were like, that's good, right?
Yeah.
It's above average.
You know,
That's a good,
Grand Theft Auto
good
5,
game.
7.8. So you have GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 are around the same for user.
Yeah.
And there is a 5-year difference between the games. Like
Crazy.
That's crazy, guys.
Yeah.
8.4 for user score on Zelda Breath of the Wild. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, 7.4. So like you're seeing like the users are definitely different from the critics.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
critics on
for
these
sure.
games are definitely rating the games higher.
Mhm.
And to be honest, a lot of game critics, like movie critics, watch more and play more than the average person that are viewing or playing.
Correct.
So people that are like, oh, movie critics, they're crazy, but they're watching way more movies than you are. Like it's not even close. Like they watch like 4 or 5 movies a week. You know what I'm saying? Most people are watching 1 movie a month. You know what I'm saying? Like if that. So they're consuming a lot more of this content. So their ability to decipher story, stuff like that, is a little bit better than your average person. And they tend to be a little less biased when it comes to genres, but everybody still has their preferences still at the same time. So you still have to kind of take them with a grain of salt of like, well, I really don't like action movies, or I don't like action games, or I prefer RPGs over shooters or whatever. So people still have their preferences, but But yeah, critics are critics for a reason. I agree, Jar, for sure. There's definitely a place for them, which is why I'm glad they put their user score in here as well, where it's like the users felt some kind of way and the critics felt some kind of way. But I mean, what do you guys feel, man? Like, how y'all feeling about the list, Tosh?
I enjoy the list. I mean, like I said, they're going off of what critics acclaim. So I mean, it's that's just what it is. And at the
Right.
time, you know what I'm saying? This Zelda right here was popping. You know, because even the users gave it a
9.2.
Like that's everybody fucks with it. So I mean, and you know, you can't honestly like that's just something that you have to be a gamer to really get into it. You know, those type of Zelda's like you got to be a gamer to play that. I feel like you got to be into that story to play it. Like, because if you get somebody new that's just not coming to video games, I'm like, hey, play Zelda, they're gonna be like,
How about now?
you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
for sure, the people that gave these scores were also people that were gaming tough at that time. So
Right.
I mean, and that was a boom era too, because it's like it says N64, Nintendo DS. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
they was popping.
Nintendo
So,
at
I
the
mean,
height of its power in 64, bro.
bro,
64
like,
era, they were like
64
right,
era was crazy,
right,
bro.
64 going to GameCube kind of like leveled. It like kind of like plateaued at GameCube.
Yeah,
And then Wii came out and it was like it like
jumped a little bit,
it was
little
like
spike.
Wii U came out and it was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man. This is actually a really cool list. I fuck with it though. It's super fun.
I fucks with
GTA
it.
though, 3 games. There was 3.
Not gonna lie, there's 3 of one franchise in here.
That's pretty fire. Just
Mario
saying.
had a few. Mario had
3 as well, I think. Odyssey
But
and the
GT
2 what's it called?
Yeah, like
Two
Two
whatever.
Galaxy.
you're pulling up with Mario right now, like, bro.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
It is. I'm about to check out the Galaxy games to see how good they are, because I do like Odyssey a lot. Odyssey was fun.
I'm pretty sure all these are fun. I don't think I've ever played a Mario game that like wasn't too much fun. Like I was like,
I think they've mastered fun games.
Yeah.
Over there at Nintendo. There's something in the water.
Some in the water.
But there's something about Nintendo that just doesn't get me off, son. It's not for me.
It doesn't get me off. I mean, what are some games that you thought that could have been on here? I was actually surprised that there was no Final Fantasy games. I was actually
that's
surprised that there wasn't.
That's actually true. Yeah, I was at least one Final Fantasy, right?
At least something from the Final Fantasy franchise. I was expecting
Nothing. It could be in the top 50 list, not the top 20.
Yeah, they could even said Final Fantasy X. A lot of people love that. That was highly rated, I felt like. Maybe not.
Interesting, but maybe not. Maybe not as high. Well, these look at the number. What was it? 20. It started high though. The bar started very high already. So
that's from Metacritic, by the way.
You had to be.
So
got it. So I mean, you know, that's just the bar was set high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
bar was set high.
But guys, let us know your guys' thoughts on what you think should be in there. Obviously, we had some God of Wars. People were saying God of Wars.
Yeah.
No Witcher. So, I mean, hey, take it up with Metacritic. All right? Go to Metacritic and be like, hey, guys, fuck. Rate the games.
I mean,
rate
they
the
didn't have
games.
Knights of the Old Republic.
I mean, I was at least waiting for a Skyrim, but I mean, that story is kind of all over the place. So I can't really say nothing. I love the game, but the story itself gets kind of crazy. So depending on how you play it.
Zelda is a crazy franchise in itself, though, to be honest. So
it's a long-lived franchise.
One
of the OGs that's still hanging on. Zelda and Mario, man.
I mean, but Zelda, from what I heard, is like all the stories are connected, and there's like offshoot, like there's like it's almost like a universe of shit.
Oh wow, it's really that in depth.
So yeah, like they're all connected. So I was like, oh shit. So one of our writer Ian, one of our writers for Ismahawk, huge Zelda guy. He had put this thing in our Slack channel of like the storyline of the games and like where a game splits in timeline, and like I'm like, oh shit, like they're all connected. So I was like,
That's
oh,
dope.
this is fire. So there's a real story that's there between all the games. I haven't played all the games, but I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So I respect moves like that. That's actually really fucking cool. But yeah, man, let us know your guys' thoughts on this, bro. We're gonna wrap this thing, man. We at 500 followers.
We did it.
We did it, guys. 500 followers.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Also, huge shots out real quick. I just want to make sure we got everybody in this thing. Bluntastic with the subscription today. We got Hyper Kage Lord with the follow today. We got Bluntastic with the tier 1 gift sub. Appreciate you guys. We got Jordan with the follow today. Bluntastic with another gift sub today. We got Bean Baz with the new follow. Bluntastic with the 100 bits, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. J.DL with the follow, and Trina with a tier 1 subscription. Thank you guys so much, man. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out our Discord, head over there. There's a link on the channel. You guys can check out the Discord. Submit those memes. V has been saying that for the past couple weeks now. Submit the memes. We had a lot of dope memes today, so I can't wait to see what you guys come up with the next one. And also, if you guys watched today and you guys haven't subscribed yet, man, consider hitting that subscribe button. We will have a BCE emote coming. So excited.
Yeah, hopefully next episode.
Yes. And V made it custom, so we have a custom emote swag. And let us know what other emotes you guys want on here, by the way. Let us know.
Yes. Throw in the suggestions. We got a suggestion box for everything.
Yes.
So go ahead and suggest things.
And a new anime tournament is coming, just so you guys are knowing, because we're starting a new month. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the actual date is to be announced, though.
Uh-oh.
Right.
But yeah, we got a pretty good one this time. The topic is it's a suggested topic, so.
Facts. Captain Yo Crunch.
Thank you guys.
Follow, man. Appreciate you. The 501st.
Hey, let's go.
501. Isn't that like a Star Wars company?
So.
Like the 501st Infantry?
I think
the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
501st.
The 501st. But V, any last words before we wrap this thing, bro?
Yeah, follow Discord, guys. It's the main hub for everything. Follow Discord. If you missed any of the past streams or any of the clips, they're on YouTube. Links are in the about section. And yeah, if you guys also have Twitch Prime, remember you guys get a free sub. So whenever your free sub is up on wherever else you use that on, maybe consider using it on us for the next month. And if you don't know if you have Twitch Prime or not, if you have an Amazon Prime account, then all you have to do is connect your Twitch to it, and then you have Twitch Prime as well. And you have a free sub. And hopefully use that free sub for your boys.
Your boys.
So
you Amazon Prime
thanks
users.
for coming out, everybody. Appreciate it. Toshi.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, man. Appreciate everybody for coming out again for our 25th episode.
25th.
Hit that quarter.
25th
episode of the CyberHype. And we'll see you guys Thursday, same time, same place, right here on Twitch.
Yes, sir.
And every day's a great day. We're talking geek shit.
Woo.
We out of here.
We out this thing.
BCE in the chat. Let's go.